Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at www.stampwithlane.com. Today's offering is from the In Good Taste suite. This is the card we're making. You'll find it on pages 122 to 124, and it's from the In Good Taste suite. The stamp set in this suite is called Tasteful Touches, and the coordinating dies are called Tasteful label dies, and the one we're going to be using is this one. To save time, I've already die cut this label in Night of Navy, Whisper White scrap for stamping the flower and fussy cutting it. The card base is in Night of Navy. It's an A5 card cut at 8 1/4 inches by 5 7/8 inches. That's 21 centimetres by 14.9 and folded in half. There's a Whisper White layer that goes inside the card, and that is 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. In metric, that's 9.5 by 14 centimetres. You need a grey granite layer, also cut the same size, 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2. That's 9.5 by 14 centimetres. And that goes on the front. You'll also need an embossing folder, which is the new one called Tasteful Textile 3D, in Good Taste DSP. There are 24 sheets in this pack, 2 each of 12 designs. They are photographic images of textiles and other elements. So these are wooden boards and slate. That's the back. And here are the other 6. See, there's oil painting as well, textiles, tiles, brickwork, parquet. And the one we're going to be using is this one. Cut this piece at 2 inches by 5 inches. In metric, that's 5 centimetres by 12.7 centimetres. And that goes on top of a Night of Navy piece, which is 2 1/8 by 5 1/8. In metric, that's 5.4 by 13 centimetres. And that will go on top of this. Night of Navy ink and a balmy blue light stamping blend and a Mango Melody dark. The In Good Taste wooden elements and basic rhinestone jewels. First, I'm going to stamp the inside of the card. I only want a faint hint of stamp, so I'm not going to re-ink it again and just stamp it that way. I'll adhere that straight into my card on the inside, leaving an even border all round. Next, take the grey granite piece and insert it in your embossing folder. Just the basic platform and the blue embossing plate, and then run it through the big shot. So I've embossed this grey granite piece. Now I'm going to just glue the Night of Navy matte layer on and leave an even border all round on the top, bottom and left side. Take this image here, this stamp, and I'm just going to stamp directly onto the embossed cardstock. Actually, what I should have done is stamp first before I embossed. So if you're not happy with that sort of broken line, you can use a marker and go over it and join up the missing bits. Next, I'm going to glue the design of series paper on. Take the wooden elements and pop them out. So you need one of each. Glue that onto my card base. Pop dimensionals on the back. Remove the backing and center it onto the card. Just used a glue dot to stick them on. Whisper White piece of scrap, I'm going to stamp a flower in Night of Navy. So now we need to do a bit of colouring, and I'll speed this up. So I'll do the flower centre with Mango Melody, fill in the flower with Balmy Blue Light. As you see, it's already got the shadows on it, so all I need to do is just fill in the white spaces. So now I've done all my colouring, I'm going to fussy cut. So angle your scissors at a 45-degree angle and move the paper rather than your scissors. And you leave a little white border all round. Dimensionals on the back of the flower. Stick that on. Ta-da! Finished. So it's a fairly quick, easy card with minimal stamping. Hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Supplies are listed below this video in the Show More section. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll be back soon with more inspiration. Bye!